isn't a dream. This is a nightmare. Your worst nightmare.
Felicia, you are so dramatic.
Well, why not? What is more drama than human life itself? This guy's life. Do you know what we're talking about? I didn't think so. Well, it's atonement time. Time to repent for your sins, or in your case, own up to them. Are you afraid? Good. You ready?
Let's do it.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, shit. What are you guys doing here?
He is one of God's children.
He belongs to us. He has led a life of deceit and lies.
And we've touched his essence. He's under our control. You even try to save him and we'll rip him to shreds.
Mr. Kang, you are released.
Oh my God, I'm sorry for my sin with all my heart. Oh my God, help me to do penance, to do better. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh God, help me, please. Forgive me.
Akrio, answer me this. Why do they do what they do? They get beat every time.
Demons will do anything to follow their master.
Well, I think they come to their senses eventually.
They don't have any sense. They'll always fight for their cause and we'll fight for ours. We've always been on the path of righteousness. It's Satan and his minions that weave paths of destruction and mayhem wherever they go. They believe what they're doing is right.
You ever fear that one day they might succeed with their plans? I mean, the whole world domination thing. I mean, with mankind, the world. Would they find a way? I mean, could they?
Are you saying that it'll happen?
No, of course not. I don't believe it. As an angel, I will always follow our man. I'm just asking hypothetically.
Well, Bagless, to answer you hypothetically, if they did succeed, they wouldn't get very far. They have the influence, they have the motive, they even have the intelligence, but they lack the strength. You know, they can't control because they're so out of control. Now let them walk for all eternity saying, "We will rule the earth." Saying it is one thing, doing it is another. Believing it will happen is something entirely different.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying. I just like to hear it. But you know something? Tramo likes to fight real dirty, man.
Oh, did you expect anything less?
No. Well, it seems like their power is growing.
Felucia and Trammel are a lot quicker than they lead on to be.
Will you calm down?
Every time they do this, every time we get so close and then they just...
We will get one. We cannot give up.
We're losing, Trammel. Every time we don't get a soul, we lose. Every time we battle those stinking angels, we lose. Why can't they just let us win? Just once.
Look, we have to... We can't quit.
Oh, I won't quit. Not as long as our master lives to rebuild this earth in the manner in which we deserve. I will never quit. There must be another way.
Another way to get a soul? What do you suggest we do? Ask God for permission?
Maybe. If we ask for his permission.
What?
His permission to change the rules.
Felucia, you're starting to think. Don't do that. We'll get into deeper shit than I can handle. What are you babbling about?
Listen, the angels always win because they serve their Lord. Their Lord gives them rules. If we change those rules, they have to follow them, don't they?
Yes, just as we serve our Lord. We do whatever it takes, but we have our boundaries too.
But what if we change those boundaries? What if we make the rules serve us? And we... Let's go.
What? Where are we going?
We're gonna go get a soul. But first, I have to talk to some angels.
Sarah.
Do you want to talk
Sarah.
about it, Micah?
What happened this time?
Nothing. All I said was how I think we can strengthen our relationship.
Honey, it's gonna take time. More time. You can't rush these things.
I'm not rushing anything. I just want to be the best boyfriend for Sarah I can. And for what she went through in her life, it makes me want to be everything for her.
I know you are, and I know that Sarah knows that too, but honey, like I said, it's gonna take time. You have to be patient. It'll happen.
So you think I'm being overzealous then?
Yes. Yes, I do. You get that from me.
I love her, Mom. I'll do anything for her.
I need an available associate to come to register 8 for a price check. An available associate to come to register 8 for a price check.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Are we still on for lunch today?
Definitely.
Cool, cool.
8 for a price check. Maria to register.
Same place?
Same time. I'll see you there.
Bye.
I don't know. It's not Micah. I know he means well.
Well, if it's not Micah, and there's only 2 of you, I wonder who it could be.
Ha ha. Look, it's just every relationship I've had started well, but then
Well, Let me ask you, Sarah. Hasn't there always been something that didn't feel right?
I guess so.
Well, with Micah, is there anything like that?
Well, no.
Sarah, the reason you're not feeling anything bad about Micah is because there isn't anything.
Look, I don't want to be morose, but to say the least, my relationships have not only been challenging, they've been life-threatening. I just don't have any great role models when it comes to the male species. My father, he walked out on my mom and I when I was 5. It changed everything. Not just with him, but with my mom and I. She began to push off her negativity on me, which obviously has been accentuated by my bad experiences. And with Micah, things get really good for a while. But then I start to feel like it's too good, and I pull back.
Sarah, don't you see? You're acting out a self-fulfilling prophecy. You can't just be happy because ultimately you think you'll be unhappy, so why bother?
No, what I need is for Micah to back off.
Do you love him?
Yes.
Well, isn't it possible that the dark shadows that have followed you this far have faded?
I don't know.
You need help. Professional help.
I can't even afford rent, let alone a psychiatrist.
I'm not talking about a shrink. I was thinking more along the lines of other women who've had the same kind of experiences that you've had.
Like,
A support group where you share your experience, you get it all out, and then you hear stories from other women so that you don't feel so alone.
Where are they?
They'll be here.
Are you so sure about that?
I'm very sure about it.
How do you know this plan of yours is even going to work?
Because it is going to work, Trammell.
They're toying with us. They like to make us wait.
They're probably just prepping their wings or something.
Ladies.
We were just starting to think that you both were afraid to show your faces.
We neither fear nor hate you.
Don't patronize me. I bet you're wondering why we called you here.
You're turning to the light side?
Very funny. Don't quit your day job, Bagless. Actually, we are here to offer you a challenge. We fight for a human soul, winner takes all.
Isn't that what we have been doing?
Yes, but this time instead of us hiding in the darkness, trying to evade you, we play this one out in the open. We choose a human subject beforehand. This will help us concentrate our efforts more efficiently.
You see, we realize that no matter what we do or how secretive we plan things, you and your bag boy always show up. So we figure why not just cut to the chase.
Okay, so...
However, in agreement to the object of our challenge, we agree to abide by certain rules.
Rules? Since when does a demon abide by any rules?
4 simple conditions, then. The first being that the human subject that we choose cannot know that their soul is on the line. In fact, no human on earth can know anything. The second, neither angel nor demon can show their true nature to the human. While we're on earth, we must remain in these mortal coils. Third, no miracles from you, no magic from us. We must rely on our powers of temptation and persuasion.
And the fourth?
God and Satan cannot intervene.
Interesting. But tell me, why, if the team is winning, would they want to change their game plan?
Because the prize is worth the risk.
And what's the prize?
Everything. All eternity. This, my friend, is the Super Bowl of Souls. Our final battle.
What exactly does that mean?
It means that if you two lose, you swear off soul saving forever. You and Acreal here make a solemn promise to never venture onto Earth again.
And it works both ways. If you lose, the two of you agree to stop your soul poaching forever.
We accept.
Very good.
But there should be a time limit involved in determining who the winner is.
Naturally. We've already discussed it. 40 days seems to be the standard timeline for trials and tribulations. We think it's only fitting.
What? It's just you're so beautiful.
I don't know what you see.
Well, let me think. I love the way you roll your eyes. See? Just like that. It's the type of gesture that says, I can't believe it, but yet I'm flattered. And I like the way you shake your head. And the way you sigh.
You're crazy.
I like the way you tell me I'm crazy too.
All right, I get it. You're enamored with me.
Enamored? Sarah, I love you.
I'm ready to go. Can we please get the check?
Felicia, I hope you know what you're doing. Do you have any idea who we're looking for?
We're looking for someone who is vulnerable and easily persuaded.
Sarah, will you just hold on a second? Sarah! Why can't you talk to me about this?
You don't understand, Micah.
Of course I don't understand. You never let me in on what's really eating at you.
Look, I'm just dealing with my past, wrestling with my demons, if you will. It's just something I need to work out on my own.
This is not your problem, though. It's ours.
But there's nothing you can do, Micah.
No, Sarah, I love you. And part of confessing my love for you is willing to see your dark side, to help you wrestle with your demons. Look, I'm not one to leave when you need me. I'm willing to stay, even if you say you don't need me.
I know you mean well. I know it. I know I have issues, too. Trini suggested that I go to a support group.
A support group?
Yeah, you know, they have this group for women who have had bad experiences with men like I have. And I think it'll help me feel better. It'll help me feel like I'm not so alone in the world.
You're not alone, though. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Want me to get some more info?
As soon as you can. And then we'll meet with the angels again.
morning. Hey, aren't you gonna eat something? I just cooked all this food. Come on, something's wrong. Tell me what it is.
Nothing's wrong.
Well, somebody's gotta help me eat all this food.
I gotta go. I don't want to be late.
You can tell by the tags if it's not on the hanger. The odd numbers are usually the juniors and the evens are the misses. Keep looking down this aisle and check the tags. You can find Express, but I don't know if this exact jeans are in the aisle.
All right.
Well, if you need any more help or if you have any more questions, just ask me and I can help you.
Okay, thanks so much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Okay.
She will be the one.
Sarah Cullen.
Sarah Cullen? Why her?
Because she looks like someone who needs to be saved.
Saved? The only reason you've chosen her is to save yourselves. I say we don't agree. Better we choose someone merely at random than to agree to a demon's choice.
It is working, Felicia. The angels are actually afraid.
We are never afraid. Belief in God gives us infinite courage.
Well, what say you, Acreal? If angels are never afraid, then you wouldn't be scared of us girls now, would you?
You chose this woman for a reason, and every soul that you've tried to steal has been picked for a reason. And yet you've always lost. And you'll lose again. We accept your challenge. Let the game begin. And may the best entity win. But please remember, ladies, no cheating.
Cross my heart and hope someone dies.
What time it is?
Sure, it's 8:30.
So, Acreal, what is our next step?
Well, my friend, we need to find as much background information on the Sarah Cullen as possible. Past, things she's interested in, her family, her friends, anything.
I shall consult with the other angels. Can we do that? Is that against the rules?
I'm sure that they've already consulted with their sources. Bagless, it's imperative that we're successful on this. We must be up to this challenge.
Hello again.
Hi.
We met this morning when you gave me the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Jane Kinley. It's nice to meet you.
Sarah, nice to meet you.
Sad.
Excuse me?
I mean, you're depressed.
No.
Well, look, I'm sorry. There's just a lot of spiritual energy from the handshake, and I've met a lot of people in my lifetime, and I can tell a lot from a person's handshake. There's just something wrong about yours. It's like something's eating inside of you.
Listen, I don't know you, and you definitely don't know me, so please leave me alone.
I was raped. I was beaten. I was tortured. The short version of my life. One marriage, one divorce, many boyfriends, many beatings. 2 abortions. One little boy that I'm never gonna see again. My mom died when I was young, and my dad, he disowned me. I had nothing. I was nothing. and nobody cared, or at least that's what I thought. But it was apparent to everyone around me that I was going through pain. I'm sorry. I don't know you, and you probably just think I'm some nut off the street, but it just looks like you're going through some inner turmoil, like you're battling demons inside of you. Demons that recall your relationship with men? They probably told you things like, "I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to hit you." Or, "I love you. Why do you make me do these things?" They probably treated you really nice at the beginning of the relationship, and then as it gone on, you just got treated more and more like a whore. And all you wanted to do is be loved. That's all you ever wanted. Listen. This isn't a money-making scheme, or I'm not trying to convert you to any religion. Just come to this address, 9 in the morning. It's just a place to be heard and to listen.
Yes, can I have a cab pick me up at 2117 Tristan Lane?
And going where?
Going to the Myers building.
Okay, you come right away.
Thank you.
Glad you could make it. Don't worry, we're all your friends here, truly. Ladies, I'm happy to introduce you to Sarah. She'll be visiting our little group here, and I hope that eventually she'll understand the benefits of joining us on a more permanent basis. Would you like to come in and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, there's just been a lot of things going on lately, and I feel like it's been bottling up inside, and I think maybe this will help me get it out.
Well, I think to break the ice a little bit, I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Stacy Brennan, and I have 2 kids, and I also have 2 failed marriages. And I decided just to go and do it on my own.
Helen Smith. I act like I'm 50, though I'm only 32. My maturity is due to all the miles I've put on in my life, mostly the product of picking lazy men who never amounted to anything in their lives.
I'm 25. Name's Elizabeth Holt. And like you, I guess I've lived a tough life. I was involved with drugs, abusive relationships, and at one time prostitution. It's not something I'm proud of, but I'm not afraid to admit it either.
I'm Flora Hodges. I'm 24, And every man I've ever known has cheated on me. And that's all I got to say.
Hi, I'm Anna Kovic. I'm 25 and I'm Russian. And I hate men. I truly, truly hate men. You know, they want only one thing, and when they get it, they just don't...
They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They are who you would call hound dogs, you know.
I'm Samantha Rosa. I'm 26. Men are scum. They look at you with the eyes of a newborn baby, and then they lie to you like a politician on the take.
As you know, my life is pretty much a recording of everything that's been said. So you can see, Sarah, that you can trust us. Because we are you.
Well, I thought my wonderful 3-year relationship was going to last forever after he asked me to marry him. I was on my way to Milwaukee, actually, at the airport. About to get on my plane to go see him and meet all his family for the first time. After giving him a phone call to let him know that I was on my way there in a few hours, he had told me he had married another girl, and he had only been gone for 1 week. It tore me apart. I thought it was the end.
Well, I'll start with my second husband. You know when you find that guy, and when you get in bed, it's something else. Well, that was my second husband. And for a little while, we had a really good relationship. But I guess that sex wasn't good enough for him. Because one day I came home from work. He was with we had a little girl, you know. I don't even want to talk about that shit. But it was something really bad. You know, I don't know how you can do that to a little girl.
Where do I start? I've got a laundry list of real winners. Okay, we'll start with the high school sweetheart, you know, my first. Who knocked me up, gave me an STD, and then went around school telling everybody else I gave it to him. Or the high school boyfriend who stole my credit cards and took them to Mazatlan. Or, my superior at work who stole my idea and then had me demoted and transferred. Or the guy I was gonna marry. Who ran off with the maid.
I was in love with a man once, and it was one of the best feelings that I've ever had in my life. But it's also the worst pain that I've ever felt when he stomped my heart by sleeping with my sister. He was a bastard, and it's never been the same. I can't trust anyone anymore, and I hate men and what they've caused me to feel in my life.
I used to be in relations once. We used to live in France, in Paris. We didn't rent an apartment together, you know. I thought things going pretty well, but a year later I found out he have a mistress. He started bringing her home, my home, while I'm at work. Later I started finding underwear everywhere, and they sure not mine. I don't wear those nasty full back panties.
Ugh. Well, besides the fact that none of my boyfriends have been faithful to me, my first love got my friend pregnant while I was away at school. Never admitted to it. Said they had just fooled around. Not really sure how he got her pregnant that way. Then there was my last boyfriend. We were gonna get married. He was a bartender. And he got his waitress pregnant while we were living together. That's the thing about men. They think that they can lie to you, cheat on you, call you stupid or fat or a whore. And as long as they say they love you, bring you jewelry, say they're sorry, they had a bad childhood, it makes it all okay, and you should forgive them. But you shouldn't. You should not forgive them.
All right, ladies. This concludes today's meeting, and I'd like to thank you all for coming, especially our new sister, Sarah, who I sincerely hope will be joining our loving support group. And we certainly wish her the best in everything she does.
Thank you.
How do you feel, Sarah?
Well, I feel really good about this, and I think it's helped out a lot. I want to join.
Good. There's one more thing. What's said in here must stay in here. There should be no outside discussion. We take this very seriously, so you're going to have to swear now before your sisters.
I promise.
I'd love a dish like this. Beef in a Mediterranean style. It's coming right off
Hey.
the grill.
Hi.
What happened to you this morning? I was wondering where you went.
Micah, I know I've frustrated you. I've even frustrated myself. And I'm sorry. But everything's going to be better now.
Okay.
I joined a women's group.
A women's group? What's it called?
I don't know, it's not important. The thing is that I can go there and I can share my experiences with women who have had similar experiences that I have.
Yeah, like what?
Just experiences, bad experiences. I took an oath. What's said in the group stays in the group.
Come on, it's just me, babe. Who am I gonna tell?
No! I promised.
Okay. No problem. I think anything that'll make you smile again is worth it.
Thank you.
Bagless, what information have you recovered on Sarah Cullen?
Well, her father left her and her mother when she was just 4 years old. Her mother had to hold down 2 jobs to support her. After high school and before college, she met an older man and fell in love with him. He used to beat her, and at one point he even raped her. In fact, he almost killed her. What do you have on Micah?
Well, they met in college. They attended the same class and did a project together. He was gentle and kind. He wants to be an actor.
An actor, huh?
Yes. His mother was an aspiring actress. She did some commercials and a few productions for local theater. He's very talented.
So he is the remedy she seeks. Yet she cannot see what's before her eyes.
Well, it seems that the demons have chosen their soul perfectly this time.
And when I opened the door to his dorm room, he'd changed his major from journalism to medicine, specifically gynecology.
You should have changed your major too. Become a surgeon. Snip, snip, snip. Change him from a doctor to a patient. Throw that shit away.
Acriel, I don't want to sound impatient, but the plan is set to go. Everything's in place. So when do we begin?
Don't worry, Bagless. Just be patient.
I can't believe this. After all the time and trust. And what does he do? What does any man do? He shacked up with this dumb blonde. What a waste.
See, that was your problem, Elizabeth. You kept waiting for this sucker to change.
That's right.
When are we going to learn that men cannot change? They are what they are. Lying, deceiving, screwing sons of bitches.
What I want to know is why, when men are scum, why we call them sons of bitches, huh? It's like it's our fault or something. I don't get it. It's them that give us the bad seed.
That's right.
We should call them sons of dogs.
Yeah, hound dogs. That's for sure.
I think our plan is going quite perfectly, don't you?
What of the boyfriend?
Well, actually, he's very supportive. She's been so despondent lately that he actually welcomes a change.
Where did you get that?
Don't worry, the previous owner will not be needing it anymore. I wonder how many minutes he had left. We need a way to contact Sarah.
Oh, good morning, sweetheart. You must have had a busy night. Come sit down. I want to talk to you. Is that all you're eating? Come on, I made some bacon, eggs, toast.
I love granola bars.
Well, variety is the spice of life, you know.
So is freedom of choice.
Okay, now I know you've been busy, but Aunt Elizabeth wants us to come visit.
Mom, I joined a group.
Oh? What kind of group?
It's for women who have had relationship problems.
Relationship problems?
Yeah, it's women who help out and support other women who have had bad experiences with men. It's been really therapeutic. It's been a real eye-opener. Aren't you going to say something?
I heard you. I'm happy for you. What else can I say?
Tell me that you support me on this.
Look, you're an adult now. You make your own choices. You do what you want to do. I can't stop you from doing anything.
It's not about whether or not you can stop me, Mom. It's about the fact that I'm getting help.
And that's important. That's very important for you.
For me? What about you, Mom? It isn't important to you?
What's important to me is that I raised a beautiful, independent woman who's capable of making her own choices and doesn't need a meddlesome mother to run her life. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you're getting help.
You eluded the question, Mom.
Yeah, I did.
From the time I started dating, people saw me. They saw through me. And I think that's how it's always been. Since always. Everybody sees through me. Just transparent. In high school, my senior prom, I dressed up like this beautiful, beautiful, pretty princess. But it didn't matter because he still saw through me. The guy still saw me as an empty shell. Didn't have a soul. Later, it just became something they could take advantage of. Because it doesn't matter if you beat a soulless thing. I love my support group. I just admire them. These women have opened up their hearts so much and trusted me with so much. With these last 6 meetings, each time I felt rejuvenated. A new feeling has come over me. I feel that for the first time, I don't have to be ashamed or hide from myself. I never was the problem. The group has shown me a new way of living that I've never realized. They are showing me the way to live and be strong and happy. I'm learning from each of them a new way to express myself and deal with my demons. When people like this come into your life, it's for a reason. It's a blessing. I feel that they were a blessing from God, and I do thank God every day that they are in my life. It's like you're part of this point of view. This point of view that everybody sees, but they don't know. They have no idea what we've been through. But they judge us anyway. And they're gonna call us freaks. Be strong, sister.
Yes, Sarah. Don't be sucked into the negativity brought on by your mother. And Micah. You haven't been the same since your father left you.
What was that you said about Micah?
He hides his true feelings. with the idea of caring. Don't be fooled by his kind ways and soft eyes.
He is a man.
And men are evil.
He cannot tell you what to do. He has no idea how you're feeling. He can't know. Only you know. And he is evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil. Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil. Men are evil, and they will always be evil. Men are evil, and they will always be evil.
All right, ladies, let's call it a day. Good progress, as usual, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Jane, can I speak to you? I just wanted to tell you how much this group has meant to me. It has really changed my life. Before, I was so naive. I did not even realize that I was just a pawn in men's petty games. And I just want to thank you so much because...
Oh, my little dove. I'm so happy for you. And I'm even happier to know that this is just the beginning.
Bertha, you have a call line one. Bertha,
So I take it these sessions are going well.
Great. Everybody is so supportive.
That's great. I'm happy for you. So, what do you guys do anyway? Is it one of those things where everyone stares at you while you confess that you were never loved as a child?
Well, it's sort of confidential.
Oh.
All I can say is that it has helped me a lot. So, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, you think maybe sometime I could, come check out a session? Or Derek's been just getting on my nerves lately, and I don't know. I could use some advice.
Sure.
Sarah, you're late.
At a meeting?
A meeting? What kind of meeting?
My support group? Don't you remember?
Oh, yeah, that. Are you going to help me prepare dinner?
Why are you against this?
Against what?
My getting help. Being a part of this support group.
We discussed this. You're an adult. You're going to do what you're going to do. This is, it's your life, your decisions. You don't need me butting in.
That wasn't the question, Mom.
Don't give me that tone of voice, young lady. This is my house.
Why can't you just be supportive?
My input is not necessary. You're doing just fine. You don't need my motherly advice.
I need a mother first to have motherly advice.
You think you're dealing with pain? My life has been a living hell ever since your father left, and I've had to deal with it so that I could raise you. I've dealt with my pain. Now don't you come in here with this high and mighty attitude, young lady, like you've solved your problems. I've done the best I can. I've done the best I can do. Your life is in your hands. You're doing well. You're handling it well. You don't need my support. Now, can you please help me prepare dinner? If you're not going to help me prepare dinner, I suppose this is the point of the argument where you're not speaking and you either go to your room or you go out the front door. Which is it?
Yeah. Okay, Mom, well, you have fun tonight. Okay, bye. Hey, what's wrong, babe? What's wrong? Come on, honey, talk to me. I'm here for you. You gotta learn to open up, Sarah.
You see? This is exactly what they're talking about. This is what the group is talking about. This thing.
What thing?
You, men, they all think this world has to be perfect for them. Well, I'm not perfect. I don't have a perfect disposition. I can't live up to these expectations.
Oh, everything's going right according to plan. You know, those boys, they don't have a prayer. I got this one in the bag.
Didn't your boss teach you boys that it's only polite to knock when entering a lady's room?
Speak your piece, demon.
We just wanted to know, how are you doing? I mean, we're in the second half, and as far as we can see, we're pitching a shutout.
If you're gonna throw sports teasers to us, you should know what you're talking about. Baseball has innings, not halves.
Whatever. We're knocking you out.
As long as we're speaking in sports adages, ladies, heed the saying, it's not over until it's over.
It's been almost 2 weeks and you've done nothing.
You are working on it. You will see.
Mrs. Spence! Why? Don't you give up? I mean, really, boys, it's not like your God is going to banish you from Earth forever. He's just going to banish you from working with us. Four more weeks, boys. You still got plenty of time.
Isabella, you're next.
Oh, excuse me. Do you know who's putting on this production?
Yeah, Stark Production.
Oh, Stark. They did the USA Bank commercial, right?
Yeah, actually they did. I tried out for that.
Oh. And the R&R Realty?
Yeah, tried out for that too.
Wow, it seems like you're pretty active in the business, huh?
Well, I try to stay busy, you know. Haven't had much luck yet, though.
Yeah, I haven't had much luck in the local scene myself. Did a lot of national stuff in the past, though.
Oh, really? Well, you must have made some bank then, huh?
Not bad. Actually, the residuals are pretty good.
Wow. So how long you been doing this?
Oh, man. Pretty much as long as I can remember. I mean, both my mom and my dad are actors, so I've been acting since I was a kid. I did theater all throughout school, ended up getting my film degree in college. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had some of your acting knowledge.
I mean, I'd be more than happy to teach you some stuff if you want.
For real?
Yeah, it's not a problem. I mean, I don't mind helping people out.
That'd be cool. Oh, by the way, my name is Micah.
Les, nice to meet you.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. How are you? I'm sorry to disturb you on such a lovely day such as this. I just wanted to see if maybe you had some time for...
I'm not interested in buying anything.
I'm not a salesman. I'm actually here to just come by and just sort of talk to you about this pamphlet that I have. Maybe you might want to take a gander at this.
Are you a Jehovah's Witness, sir?
Oh, no, not exactly. I do serve the Lord's purpose, but
I'm not interested in a Bible lesson today.
And I completely understand that. If you could take this pamphlet, it would really mean a lot to me. Before you even decide to discard it or throw it away, I think you may want to just take a moment and just read some of it. You know, they may help you with some of these really great things. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you. You have a calling. calling that has been long overdue. If you do not proceed to answer this calling, then you'll miss out what you've been missing all along. It is not too late.
For 7 or 8 hours, I've got carrot and celery and some herbs that I've added at the end.
Micah, can you do me a favor, please? Can you go to the store and get me some more oregano?
Yeah, sure, no problem, Mom.
Okay, can you pick up some eggs and some milk too while you're at it?
Micah, I need to use your truck.
Can you just hold on for a second? I need to go to the store real
I
quick.
need to go now. I have a meeting.
Well, can you just wait? Mom's cooking dinner and she needs
I need to go right away.
Can you just be patient, please?
Never mind. I'll take the bus.
Sarah! Sarah!
I don't want to fight, Micah.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Leave me alone.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Put yourself in my shoes for one day, then you would understand. You would know what it feels like to be me. And we wouldn't have to have this conversation that we're having now.
Okay, so let's see what else we can work on.
All right. But that exercise, I like that exercise. It felt good.
Well, when you have that feeling, you should go with it.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes...
No, but nothing. When you have that feeling, you must go with it. You see, my motto is do what you gotta do. What it means is, do what you feel. If it feels right, regardless of what people might think or say or what the outcome might be, if you truly feel it in your heart, then you have to do what you gotta do. Remember that.
I'll remember that.
Okay. So let's move on to the next exercise.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are these pants tagged right? I could have swore I saw them at Walmart a lot cheaper.
Well, this isn't Walmart, so.
Well, do you have any suggestions on any other brands that I could get a lot cheaper?
How much cheaper do you want it?
Geez, isn't that your job? To help the customers out?
Well, is it your job to tell me what to do?
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Whatever, go find him.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Sarah. I brought a guest with me. This is my friend Trini, and she wanted to sit in on one of the sessions. I hope this isn't a problem.
No. No. We don't mind at all.
Should I grab a chair?
There aren't any more. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, ladies. What we're talking about today is loyalty.
Loyalty.
All men are liars.
Are hypocrites. Are cowards. Are sadists. Are scum.
Are dogs. Are not to be trusted.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not all right. What the hell kind of group is this?
What are you talking about?
Sarah, there is something seriously wrong with these people.
These people are like my family.
They're crazy. Don't you see that?
No! They're my family, and don't fuck this up for me!
Trini's just concerned about you.
No, she's blind, sucked in by society's lies.
Society's what? What are you talking about?
You don't understand. I don't want to talk about it.
Just listen to me, Sarah. Just hear me out.
Listen to you?
Yeah.
I've been listening to you, and I've been getting no answers.
What?
You! Men
who have abandoned me and beat me and raped me. What has this group done to you, Sarah? Just listen to me for just 1 second. Just shut up. No! You got a real problem. You need professional help, and this group is not working.
Don't ever raise your voice to me again, ever.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's all right, Mom. Hey, Mom.
Hi, honey.
I'm sorry about last night.
It's okay.
About Sarah. I mean, at first I thought this group was the best thing for her, you know? But now it just seems like she's more agitated. She's more moody. Can't even talk to her. Every time I try to hold a conversation, she either gives me the silent treatment or we end up fighting.
I guess Sarah's trying to deal with a lot of issues right now. You know, she's got her past, and then she's also stuck in her present chasm. And she's in a place of searching right now, and she's trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone?
Yeah. Herself.
Movement is another vital element. In order to fulfill your calling, are you moving? Not in a physical sense, but are you at a point where you're able to move freely in your life? You have no obstacles. None whatsoever. Nothing can be holding you down. Please do not turn away. There are things you need to know and things you can do for this calling.
Micah,
Trini,
Sarah's group is poisoning her mind.
so you noticed it too?
She's gotta stop going to those sessions.
Believe me, I tried talking to her. It's no use though. It's like she's brainwashed or something. That group has control over her.
Well, maybe if we can't stop her, maybe we can stop them.
What do you mean?
Give me your cell phone number. I'll call you.
To give them such a responsibility. Most of them just use it to ruin their lives.
What are you complaining about? Free will is what keeps us in business.
You're right.
Indeed. What a man doesn't realize is he had a greater chance to get to heaven when he was a scavenging primate.
Besides, angels, the most despicable creatures ever to evolve.
Oh, thank our Lord, it's almost over.
So close. Feel that girl's soul. She's almost tasted. Those angels are gone, ladies. Souls for the taking. Oh, yeah. Just last one year. for me, one for you. And then we're gonna celebrate. It'll be like a half-off sale. So hey, lay down. Lay down. I smell something. Are you afraid? Good. Well, we'll let you live. If you can make it to the door. But don't take your eyes off of us. Just walk backwards. Don't you dare take your eyes off of us. Don't turn around. I'll let you.
Let me go. Let me go. Please. 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 Let me go. Oh my God.
So have you seen Trini?
No, why?
Well, she didn't show up for work today, and she didn't call, and that's not like her. I've called her home, called her cell, left messages, and haven't heard back from her. I'm a little worried.
I haven't heard from her.
If you do hear from her, please let me know.
Sure.
All right.
So Sarah's friend Trini is in the hospital.
Her boyfriend found her by the building, hyperventilating and having seizures. Now she's in the intensive care unit.
So that's the kind of game they're gonna play.
Ladies, you are all my family now.
Now, isn't this fun, ladies?
Hello, ladies. You know exactly what we're doing here. You broke the rules. Human involvement was never part of this challenge. Take the spell off of Sarah's friend now.
It's your own fault. Walk in the middle of the battlefield and you're bound to get shot. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let my other team look after her. And when we're done with our little game, I'll let her go.
Don't you dare try something with her.
Oh, I'm scared. Sticks and stones.
They don't know if she was assaulted or what. Some guy must have beat her up. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I need someone to cover for Trini while I rework the schedule. I was wondering if...
Sure. No problem.
Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, what's wrong, babe?
Trini's in the hospital.
The hospital? What happened? Is she alright?
My boss called and said she was assaulted or something. She's in stable condition. That's too bad. It's just too bad.
Without the liberty of such a notion, giving offense or causing such commotion.
And that was really good.
Thanks.
Something wrong?
No, I'm alright.
It's your girlfriend.
Is it that obvious?
Man, what's she into that's got you so wired?
She's seen a support group. It's made up of all women from what I understand. Women who've shared similar issues with men. Ever since she's been going to these support group meetings, it's like her whole personality has changed. I look at her, I don't even know who she is anymore.
It is a difficult line to walk. Support groups, they're great, but they can turn into cults. The difference being support groups, they offer you a place for varying opinions or a conduit to say what you want to say. Cults, on the other hand, espouse only their own personal form of groupthink. All you can do is tell her that you love her and hope that your love transcends any perceived love offered by this group. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Sarah, wait. Sarah, come on, please. Sarah, what's going on with you and Micah? You used to be here all the time, and now we hardly ever see you.
I've been busy. And Micah's...
Sarah, Micah is the most understanding man that you will ever meet in your entire life. Trust me on that. He loves you. And I know that you love him.
Micah's just trying to run my life.
Sarah, run your life. Sarah, Micah is so concerned that you're throwing away your life.
I gotta go.
Oh, come on, Sarah, please.
Just leave me alone.
Mom! Sarah! Are you alright? What the hell is wrong with you?
Micah, no! Micah, no!
when I came home, she had pushed my mom. I don't know what to do anymore.
Michael, you have to do everything within your power. Not only to save your relationship, but to save Sarah's soul.
What do you mean?
Right now, Sarah's in a dark world. She's trying to hold on to any hope she can find. You have to make her see that it's not real. It's a facade. Michael, do what you have to do.
Men are evil, and they will always be evil. Men are evil, and they will always be evil. Men are evil, and they will always be evil. And they can all rot in hell.
It's late. You don't need to meet with those servants again. We have her firmly under our grasp.
Yes. I don't like not knowing what our crew is up to. Speak of the angel.
I'm afraid Yana may be right. The human appears to be too far gone.
What?
So little time, with Sarah firmly entrenched in her world of despair, we've reevaluated what we can do.
Wait, are you conceding?
I'm merely speaking of what is apparent. We only ask that you fulfill your promise and your obligation to let the other one go.
Other? Oh, you mean that skinny wench?
Trini, she has no part in this challenge.
Not a problem.
Micah? 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 Micah, what's going on? Why am I locked out? Why is the gate locked?
Sarah, I've been thinking a lot about us lately. About the both of us. We shouldn't see each other anymore. And I don't want you to come around. In fact, my mom won't allow it. I'm sorry.
Micah, wait. Micah. Micah, wait. Micah. Micah, we should talk about this.
To know the third element, you must ask yourself about the ghost in your life. Do you have any? Not the kind of ghosts that haunt houses or say boo. What are the ghosts that haunt your life? What is haunting your life? How long have your ghosts been haunting you? How long will it be before the ghosts completely take over your life? How long?
Sarah, I have to say I've noticed a change in your work performance and your attitude has not been up to par. You have issues that I'm totally unaware of, and I'm going to have to put you on a leave of absence for 2 weeks. I'm really sorry.
Micah! Micah!
Can I please come in and see Micah? I've left him messages. I've been calling him and he hasn't returned my calls. Please let me speak to him. I just want to speak to him for a little while. Micah is dead. What? Micah committed suicide yesterday morning. He slashed his wrists. And I found it out. No, I don't point you. I don't, please. No, just let me in just to talk to him for a little while. Let me in. I just want to speak to him for a little while, please. He's dead. You have done enough. Just go away. Just go away. Just go away.
Hello, Sarah. Hello. By the time you get this, I would have already taken my life. I don't know how it came down to this, really. I don't know how it came. But I wanted to tell you that I loved you with all my heart. Truly, I did. I may have had funny ways of showing it, but I did. And I know I could never have really appreciated your abusive past. But that's why I always thought, like, the only thing you can do is make the future a brighter place. And I tried. I feel like I've tried as hard as I could, done everything that I can. I wasn't gonna hit you. I wasn't gonna hit you. It's just you made me so... I seen you hurt, Mike. I'm sorry. I love you, Sarah. I love you.
God help me. Please help me. Please, God help me. Please.
Oh, they should be here any minute. Oh, yeah.
Hurry up. I'm
so excited.
Today's the day that we've been waiting for.
Late as usual. Isn't that some sort of angelic thing? Aren't they supposed to be? Yeah, I think so.
They're probably gonna come through the walls.
One of them's stuck. Here goes losing their power. You'd think they'd get it right by now.
Sarah. Oh. So nice to see you.
I was a fool to join this group.
Please, God, help me. Please.
Listen to me, Sarah. Listen to me. This support group. This group has not helped you. These women, who are they really? Where do they come from? What kind of organization is this, really? Have you asked yourself any of these questions? I checked on the Myers building. It's been condemned over a year ago. I've checked with local authorities about community activities in the area. They say they have never heard of your women's group. Local police, they say people in occults make up support groups to try and get new members. Think about it, Sarah. Think about it. They've exposed you. They've exposed your secrets. They're trying to brainwash you. It's true. I tried to help you. I tried. I tried to help. You have to save yourself. Save yourselves.
You lied to me. You made me believe you were here to help me. All lies. Sarah, can I talk to you? Yeah, Mom, what is it? Honey, I'm sorry. I haven't been much of a mother to you, not a good mother, not knowing what's going on inside you. I want us to be able to talk about anything. I support you. I'm so proud of you. I am. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How could you beat us?
You underestimate the power of free will, the human capacity to make decisions. It's always been your problem. They're not as easily led as sheep, otherwise they would be sheep. They're not as vicious as wolves, otherwise they would be wolves. And they're not the losers that you portray them to be, otherwise they would be.
In the end, Akriel nor I had anything to do with this. We lost to man because man is created in God's image. As long as that be so, we will never win.
I think it's time for the both of you to prepare to leave forever. Ladies.
Mary? Mary? Mary?
Mary? Mary? Mary? Mary?
It's me, baby. It's me. Here. I love you so much. I love you so much.
How is this possible?
I had to do what I had to do. It had to be drastic. So I faked my own death. I faked my own death.
With a little help from me. I'm sorry, Sarah, but we had to do this. Welcome home.
I'm sorry. But the video, I saw you.
Sarah, the only way to make you realize how much you loved Michael was to lose him. And then to bring him back again. So we made the videotape and then we mailed it to you. And I assume it arrived the same day that you came to the house.
So we planned the whole thing. You gotta admit the acting was pretty good, wasn't it?
Better have been. I taught you everything you know.
Don't ever do anything like this ever again. Please.
Don't ever leave me again.
Never.
Trini's okay, right?
She's out of the trance and recuperating.
Good.
Another happy ending.
Sarah's faith came through. She endured a lot of turmoil, but if it wasn't for her faith, it wouldn't have opened her eyes to the dangers that surrounded her.
Thank Micah for opening her eyes. It was he that made her see.
Yes, but it was you that allowed him to help her.
I only gave him the influence to be there for Sarah at any cost. In fact, it was Micah that came up with the plan. It was pretty sick, don't you think?
Well, Felucia and Trammell's plan, that was sick. Micah was just fighting fire with fire, that's the way I see it. Our boss will forgive him.
Yeah, you're right. Whew, glad it's over.
Yes, but there are more of these challenges along the way. As long as demons are roaming the earth, there'll always be these challenges.
Yeah, but it's these challenges that provide us with some job security.
Job security?
Yeah, job security.